This is a carrot.
Huh? What?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast with me, Tom McManimal. I've also got Henry, Slab Ed Maguire. I've got Elk, and I've got Carlos Gomez Nasib.
How
are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Very good.
Happy New Year to all of you. I haven't seen you guys since New Year or Christmas even. We had a bit of a Christmas break.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Hopefully you can blow the cobwebs away today and that I do a good podcast. I mean, this will be Henry's fourth podcast in 2 days and my third one since two.
I live
it's
the
good.
grind. What can I say?
It is good. Now, something we were discussing for our viewers, which we're changing now, is I don't know if you notice I'm wearing a Porto shirt. We decided that rather than just having Carlos do the La Liga stuff, we're all going to specialise in our own leagues, right?
Yes.
So obviously Carlos has La Liga. Henry has
The Bundesliga. Yeah.
Elk
I don't
has,
speak German.
Serie A.
and we all agreed no one likes the French, so I went for the Portuguese league.
Yes. Oh god, we didn't even say to each other. Oh, we don't like the French. It was just like we slowly found out that each individual one of us doesn't like them very much.
Yeah, no one wants to do the Liga, so just.
Liga was left last, and Tom was just like, "Well, actually, why don't I just leave it not at all and do Portugal?" And I was like, "Yes, do that. That's hilarious."
Yeah. So there you go. So you guys will be getting some more insights from our specialist leagues in the future. And for example, today I am doing the quiz. Carlos is not doing the quiz. I am doing the quiz on the Portuguese league.
I know nothing about the Portuguese league, so let's go.
Yeah, this is going to be absolute shambles.
Yeah, so this is going to be good fun. But let's start off with our clubs, as we always do. I've still got my Chelsea shirt just there. Some teams have been playing better than others over the Christmas period. Have they not, Henry?
Definitely.
No comment.
How's Man United?
I mean, we just won against Wigan, which is calm. This is all going to be very different if tonight Michael Carrick pulls off a masterclass and Chelsea get fucked over in the Carabao Cup semi-final. But right now we are looking like the idiots of the Christmas break. I mean, we'll see what happens. A lot of players are coming back from injury now. But, I mean, the Forest game is a bit of a disgrace. But we did beat Aston Villa 3-2. So
You did.
Yeah, you did.
that was a great game. Forest was a shit game, so it's kind of a bit meh at the moment. But with Tottenham coming up very soon, I was shooting myself a little bit.
But with the Villa game, I need to ask, was it more Man United played well, or Villa kind of just, after the 2 goals, stopped playing?
No, they didn't stop playing. They kept going. I think we just sorted ourselves out. We got our tactics right. And we went out there. Ten Hag just was like, sort yourselves out or I'm going to drop you all. Like, I don't know what he said, but he was just like, you're a disgrace. You need to sort it out. Go out there and play proper football. And they did. They went out there and played it great. I mean, Kobe Mainu should be starting every single game from now on. I don't want to see McTominay on a football pitch in midfield. Either be a striker or don't be on the pitch, because he's just in Bruno's space, bro. Bruno wants to be that kind of running into the box midfielder, and he can't because McTominay is just like head down running towards the goal. It's so infuriating. And also, I am more determined than ever that Wan-Bissaka is 10 times the fullback than Diego Dallo is, and I miss Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez and Casemiro and Varane. It's a whole nightmare, bro. I can't wait for our players to get back and then we can get back to form, get back to winning ways. Yeah, and I can't wait for Højlund to prove the doubters wrong.
Yeah, I mean, with Højlund again, he did get his first goal against Villa, was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it.
He almost missed it as well, but he did get it.
Yeah, he's not good, but the fact that we've seen him do it in the Champions League kind of convinces me that he will be good. He just needs time. And
I do agree, though. I think his movement, his positioning is there, but he needs to take his chances.
Yeah.
He seems to be doing a bit of a team over
given
in it
them
right now.
He does also need to be given them by the fidget spinner. Like, He doesn't get opportunities when the ball
Oh,
goes down the right side.
Anthony's
Yeah.
leaving United. He
Yeah.
needs to leave that club. I don't know where he's gonna play. I
Yeah,
don't
I
see him
mean-
like a player that could be like performing at any other club. Like,
I've had enough.
Maybe-
of him. I've had enough of
Maybe
him.
would you take him as Seville?
That's a very difficult question. That's
I
a
don't
very
know.
difficult
Right, I don't know.
He
why.
went from absolutely not to actually maybe.
To be fair, he
That
feels like a
he's-
bit of a
he's-
Sevilla
he's-
player.
Bro, you see him playing and he's not like no. But
No.
then you see my team play and then you see like not either. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's a bit of a link this week between our two clubs, Carlos, because you might be taking one of our players on loan.
Oof, but I don't want him.
Bro, right? First of all, he's going to be good for you. He's like a runner. He runs around. He does. We're talking about Hannibal measure.
I mean, everything, Henry. At this point, everything is good. I won't say no to anything. Maybe Anthony, but not more than that.
I don't think I've told you this yet, but you know what? Like, he looks like he could be your brother or something, bro. Like, he looks similar, like with the trim, with the trim, like.
No, didn't you see that I signed for Inter recently?
Yeah,
So that, I was going to say, if you got an
Inter
Inter shirt,
Milan
can you just
player.
hold out for us?
They could be right. I'd say you could be just signed for Inter Milan, and your brother could have just signed for Sevilla. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Have a lot of brothers in the football world.
How's it feel? I mean, I feel like Dan should be asking these questions, but how does it feel to be, the new wing back for Inter Milan? How's it feel to sign that deal?
I feel good. Feel special. Feel like I'm going to perform good, and yeah, let's see what the future.
Lead them to another Scudetto.
What?
Say lead them to another Scudetto.
Of course, Scudetto, maybe Champions League. Let's see what happens.
I do want to ask you as well, though. How does it feel that your team currently is on the verge of bankruptcy?
Sorry.
How does it feel that your team's on the verge of bankruptcy? Inter Milan.
He's just gonna tear up
I
his
only
contract.
talk about the performance on the pitch. Sorry.
Bro's going home, talking to his agent, tearing up that contract. He's got no money to get.
Bring it back
Well-
to Brussels, please.
Talking about performances on the pitch, I do want to bring up another Premier League club who's not doing too well, and I can say this with so much love in my heart. Arsenal Football Club. They're doing absolutely shit right now.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
we all
brilliant.
love Arsenal not playing good. We all love it.
We love it, yeah.
The Red Show
Everyone
is
does.
a bit depressed right now, but I'm loving it. I think in the last
I'd
three
say
games,
only the Liverpool
Yeah, I
Liverpool
think
side of the Red
Lloyd's having
Show.
a good time.
Yeah.
in the last 3 games, they've lost all 3. They've only scored 1 goal, and they've got knocked out the FA Cup. So
Arsenal, yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
not
think like
looking good.
maybe from the last 5 or 6, they just won 1 or something like that. Maybe.
Their form is
They-
really bad.
Their
The
last
last game
5
I remember they
games-
won is versus Brighton.
Yeah, that was the 5th game. So they've
Yeah.
lost the last 3. They drew the Liverpool game before that, and they beat Brighton before that.
And it's brilliant,
good.
really. Like,
Best
what's the problem with
only team
Arsenal
allowed to
right
win the
now?
European Cup now. Like, I was going to say Chelsea are probably the most informed London side now. If we win tonight,
Yeah.
I don't know
guess.
what the informed table's looking like right now.
Fulham
Yeah,
and
to be
Brentford
honest.
aren't
I
it.
mean, no, I
Palace
think
aren't
I
it.
saw the festive period table, and Chelsea were 4th. I
yeah.
can't remember who the top 3 were.
Right. So looking at the last 5 games, the best team in the last 5 games joint are Bournemouth and Tottenham. Then it's Liverpool.
Spurs are
then
back.
it's-
Fuck.
Yep.
You
Then it's
know,
Liverpool. Then Man City. Then Wolves. In the last 5 games, no one has scored more goals than Tottenham, 13,
Oh.
and Bournemouth are second with 12. Chelsea
Okay,
are
wait
currently-
to ruin my mood there, Henry. Cheers.
Sorry, I mean Chelsea are 8th. I am United are 18th in the last 5 games, so it could be worse. And Arsenal are 15th, so Brentford are the worst. I mean, the Brentford have fallen apart, but
Yeah.
yeah, Bournemouth picking it up, Tottenham back in a title race, maybe. Ooh.
No.
No, not at all. But you're desperate for that not to happen, aren't you, Tom? I can tell. I can see it on your face.
Oh,
But
bro,
also,
the-
so Arsenal, if I'm not going to win the Champions League, let's be honest, I'm not going to win it. Premier League is not outside, but they don't win it again. They're trophyless again. So supposedly the best Arsenal team in the last 10 years.
No, they won the
Don't win
Carabao Cup,
anything.
didn't they?
What? No, they won it they won the FA Cup 2020. with Arteta.
Yeah, it was
That's
during
the only.
lockdown.
That's the only
No,
trophy.
I'm saying in the summer they won the Carabao Cup because Man City won the treble, and therefore it's the person who comes second in the league plays in the Carabao Cup. Not the Carabao Cup. I mean the
No,
Shield.
the Community Shield. The Community Shield.
That was it.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's a
Yes.
glorified friendly, man. Like, come on. Like,
As a man who
be
supports
real.
a team who's won
Yeah,
a lot.
if we talk about serious trophies, Arsenal is not like
No.
their biggest like thing in the last 3 years is getting second
The
in the
FA
league.
Cup. That's the only one.
I mean, as a person who supports a team who's won a lot of community shields, I think it's the greatest.
When
I
was
think
the
it's
last
best
one,
trophy to
Henry?
win, but no, I joke. I'm joking. Actually, we won a community shield back the season Leicester won the league. The year after that, because it was actually Leicester in the final because we won the FA Cup that year, and we won that community shield. But I joke. It's a Mickey Mouse trophy. I mean, let's be honest. Like, it doesn't mean anything. They had Ortega in goal. I mean, other than that, it's pretty much full strength. But Ortega in goal. I mean, Arsenal rotated as well. I mean, Havertz played that game.
I've got a question for you guys. What I've been seeing going around on the old social media. Well, I sounded so old when I said that. What do you think is harder? Only conceding 15 goals in a season, or going undefeated?
Nah, you got it. Chelsea. I go with
For
Chelsea
me,
on
it's
this one.
15 goals.
Yeah,
15
undefeated,
goals,
it's
bro.
not.
And also, they only
Come
lost
on.
one game. We only lost one game.
We only
and they
lost one
conceded
game.
15 goals.
Yep.
I would
Chelsea's
personally
better.
say.
Chelsea's
I do
better
agree.
all the way.
I think because you get like that golden trophy and it's made up like a big thing, people think that the unbeatable. You know what I mean? The
But
invincible.
I don't give a
are
fuck,
that
man.
better
Premier League, the
achievement.
Premier League, you just get
but-
special coloured one. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think it's the better team would have been that Chelsea team for sure. But
Yeah.
I mean, if they'd won some kind of prize for it, I think we wouldn't even have a discussion. I think it would be Chelsea through and through because there was a prize for the Arsenal one. People say that one's better, but
I
I
think-
agree.
I
Chelsea.
think Man City's 100-point season is better than Arsenal. I think United 99 was better than Arsenal.
Boom.
So
I mean, it's still great, but it's not like
yeah,
as
it's
good as
definitely a
people
great
think it is.
achievement. I'm not gonna take that away, but
Yeah, I mean, no side has ever done that in any of the top 5 leagues, if I'm not mistaken.
I think no one has done that.
I also
maybe
don't think-
maybe Real
but-
Madrid, Barcelona, maybe 4 years ago, something like that, but not.
maybe PSG
I-
did it actually.
I don't think. Anyway, but I was gonna say, I'm saying maybe with that, but I'm certain no one has conceded fewer than 15 goals.
15, yeah.
Right,
15 is
here we go.
actually ridiculous.
I
thinking about it.
I think Barcelona last season conceded less, but I don't know. I think
Right.
maybe.
Okay.
I think Statman's checking it out now.
Yeah.
I am. Hang
do you
on,
think?
I'm looking in Africa. Bear with me. Let me move over to Europe.
No, I'm just saying in the top 5 leagues, bro.
The top 5 leagues, we don't need to check
Yeah.
the whole world, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, we don't need
so
to take their
it came
Romanian
up
league.
first. So AC Milan did it under Fabio Capello. When was that? That was. Sorry, let me move into modern day. Where did AC Milan win it? Bear with me. In 91, 92. Then Ajax have done it in the Netherlands. When was that one?
Barcelona
No,
got
94,
conceded
95.
20 last season.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Arsenal
Barcelona.
won it.
20.
Because Arsenal won it in
Not 15?
2003-4.
15 is ridiculous, bro.
A particular
a ridiculous stat.
Portuguese
Think
club
about it.
won it in 2010-11. They did it.
Undefeated.
In 2010-11, they also won the Taça de Portugal, Europa League, and the Super Taça, and they were beaten.
Which team? Which team? I need to know this stuff. I should know this actually.
We're still learning.
Sporting?
We're still learning our leagues.
Sporting?
Still learning.
Mate, what the hell am I doing?
Porto.
Thank you,
Porto.
Jesus
Porto.
Christ. Juventus did it in 2011-12. Porto did it again in 2012-13.
But in the Portuguese league, there's
And
no competition.
Celtic did it in 2016-17.
Were you insulting my Portuguese league?
No, but
Portuguese Liga.
I think the Portuguese league, there's more competition than the French league.
I mean,
You have
yes, but
Benfica,
the
you have
level-
Sporting.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Actually,
Porto.
Portuguese league, French league, I think the level is the same. Genuinely, like.
Well, we had a look earlier. Apparently, Eredivisie is now 6th.
Eredivisie 6th, and then Brazil is actually 7th.
Brazilian
Oh
league.
wow.
which is kind of mad.
I,
But
I
I love
saw
it.
that, bro, but I think it's cap. Brazilian league.
All right.
It's
Well,
good.
let's move on to our individual new specialist leagues. I'll go with Carlos first, just because you probably know the most out of your league than anyone else.
Yeah. So well, I'll start. Girona still at the top. Incredibly, like
Loving
it's
that.
just ridiculous what Girona is doing. Even in the cup, they are performing like amazing games. Also, very funny thing that happened the other day. Villarreal got a full division team, and imagine they started the first half, and they played like till the 60 minute, and there was like how do you say it? The lights went off in the whole city where they were
Oh
playing.
yeah.
Oh, it was a blackout.
So they replayed the game, and Villarreal lost in penalties.
Yeah, I
they're out
saw
of-
that.
Oh no.
They've got like a really cool name as well. I saw it. The team that they got beaten by. I thought it was like awesome.
Unionistas.
That was it. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was the full name. What's the full name? Because I thought that was quite funny.
I think it's Salamanca, maybe.
Unio das di Salamanca. I can't pronounce that, but it's like
Salamanca.
it looks like University of something. It looks like it's a university team.
No, is that
Um,
the Salamanca? There was once like a team, like a proper team, but they go in bankruptcy, and then they made this team apart from it, and now this team is like the good one in the city. But
Right.
it's
Okay. It's
not
like a
like
Phoenix
really
club.
good, you know. Also,
I rate the
yeah,
attempt though, Henry. You tried.
Well, he'll have an attempt later on as well. So.
Yes, that's not
Also,
gone away. Unfortunately.
Betis is out of the cup,
Oh, I bet you're happy. I bet you're very
love it.
happy.
and they lost versus an Alaves side with both of their center backs injured. So they play with a left back and a defensive midfielder as center backs, and they still lost. So we're very happy with it. The next day, Seville won versus a second division side that didn't lost at home since December last year. So it's actually a very big thing because Seville is quite shit right now. And
Yeah, you know what? You're going
Barcelona
up the
went
ranks.
to-
You know, you're going
Sorry?
up the ranks from fourth division side, second division side. Maybe one day you'll be a Liga side.
who are we playing now? We're playing Getafe, so we probably out
Getafe
because
next. Oh.
Mason Greenwood just going a hat trick, something like that.
Mason,
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna score an absolute belt or something.
Yeah, we don't comment on that. But yeah, it's nice to see Sevilla winning a game.
I mean,
which
we
is
lost in the league. we
Lost
won in the cup,
twice. Oh, bro, just get relegated and win a Copa del Rey. Like, it'll be perfect.
Do a Wigan, bro. Do a Wigan like with the FA Cup.
Actually, bro, I genuinely talked about this with my friends. What happens if you get relegated and you win the Copa del Rey because you get a European
Nothing.
competition?
You're a second division team in a European competition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
it happened to
Yeah.
Wigan.
Wigan did it.
Happened to Wigan Athletic.
Yep.
Wow, crazy.
I think at least you can
Exactly.
celebrate something though.
And well, also Joao Cancelo got injured against Las Palmas
Ooh.
with Barcelona, and they won in the last minute, playing a really bad game. Have a look at the Instagram and the TikTok. There'll probably come up some clips because I went to that game and filmed some things. And also, Real Madrid is just playing amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, but they have a lot of injuries, but still, like, now Brahim is playing like crazy, incredible. Rodrigo is again playing incredible. Fran Garcia also, that was injured for a while, is also playing amazing. So Real Madrid is just, I believe they can win the Champions League again. Like this.
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
I'm really hoping they do. I really hope they do.
I hope they won, but they have like from the main starter like team, they have Courtois is injured, Eder Militao is injured, Rudiger sometimes gets injured like easily. Tchouaméni also is well, right now he's not injured, but was injured for a long time. And Vinicius is not like at his prime level, but they still just like winning everything again. Like you feel like every backup player that comes they'll just be amazing. So
Yeah. I'm happy to talk about the Portuguese Liga next.
Yeah.
The biggest result was probably Boa Vista 1, Porto 1. Boa Vista were down to 10 men as well, and they managed to hold on for a draw, even though Porto were in third. That's probably the biggest result from there. And you've got the usual. Benfica did beat Braga in the previous match week, which was quite important for the league because obviously Braga are in fourth and Benfica are trying to get pushed for first. And also Porto lost the week before again. Well, not again, but they lost to Sporting. So the league table has been changing a lot because actually Porto are only 3 points behind, I believe. First place, I think, is Benfica, Sporting. They're 5 points behind. And in those 2 games, that's 5 points lost 2 game weeks ago. They were higher up in the league, and so it's always very competitive between those 3 sides. I'm not going to say I know everything about them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better.
I think
He's learning.
for
First
me,
spot
Henry,
in the
and
Portuguese league.
yeah, for me,
Come
Henry
on,
and
come
Tom,
on.
I think we'll be learning our leagues as we go along a bit more.
Yes.
But a little fun fact for you guys: bottom of the table, Chavez.
Yeah.
Of the Portuguese
Hey.
League.
See it, well, pluck cap on and everything. Like, yeah, come on.
Tom, do you have
I know.
a team you support in the Portuguese league or one that you're?
I think I'm going to go with Porto. I've got a Benfica kit there.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that camera, not this camera. Yeah, there. And then another Porto kit there. Just because, this kit is so sexy.
It is very.
Yeah, the
With
Porto
the
kits
dragon.
never
Oh.
fail to disappoint.
And also, the link with Mourinho and
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
stuff. So I went with Porto if I pick my tide.
Nice.
Right, I
Oh,
guess
I'll
I'll go
go.
next then.
Yeah,
I
I can
guess
do the
I'll-
Serie A, or you want to go
Go,
the
go.
Bundesliga?
After you, bro. If you want to go, you go.
Fight
Okay,
for it,
okay,
boys.
I'll
Fight
go.
for it.
Alright.
Bye.
So in the Serie A, not many surprises except for Napoli once again. So Inter Milan win, which I'll come back to later. Napoli, heavy defeat. They've had a really bad run of form recently.
I saw
losing
that. They
3-0
maybe
to
like 5
Torino.
games without winning, so that I know
And
that.
Juventus win again. And surprisingly, well, I don't know if it's surprisingly, but they've undefeated since September the 27th.
Damn.
Wow.
They have not lost a
Fair
game.
enough.
And keeping that in mind, Juventus now second in Serie A, I think 2 points behind Inter Milan. If they didn't have that 10-point deduction, they'd be top of Serie A right now.
Oh yeah, they'd be a lot.
Clear.
Yeah.
I didn't
So,
know they had that this
back-
season, to be fair.
Sorry?
Didn't know. I thought the point deduction was last season.
No, they had a 15-point, but it got reduced to 10.
Hmm.
But
But that's this season.
yeah, I believe so. Double check
I thought
that.
it was last. I swear that was
double
last-
check this. Double check the stats.
Yeah, double check the
got-
Well,
stats on that.
this is what I mean. Eventually, we'll be able to go with certainty. Elk will be going, yes, it was definitely the season,
Yeah.
rather than going, oh shit.
But
They
what I
definitely had
can
one
say
last
with
season.
No,
certainty,
I think something happened also last season. Dan.
I think they got deductions both seasons. I believe
potentially.
It could be. Yeah.
because they've kind of from my small knowledge in the Serie A, I'd rather have had Bundesliga. I know a lot more about that league, but
Yes.
like the
Haha.
the way Juventus go around with everything is so left field and so dodgy that they're probably going to be getting found out for things that they've done many years ago, probably continuously over the next decade, I'd assume, because they keep on getting caught. This is not the first time that
Yeah.
they've been deducted points. I mean, they've been relegated before
Yeah.
because of it.
Just to give you some information, looking at the points, I've just added up the wins and draws that they've had. They are on 46 points, and they should have 46 points. There's no
Okay.
point deduction this season.
Perfect. But regardless, their form has been fantastic, though.
Yeah, agreed.
So with Inter Milan's win again, I don't know if you guys saw the VAR controversy
I did not.
with that win. So I think it was 2-1. The second goal that Inter Milan scored, in the build-up to the goal, there was a clear elbow from Bastoni onto one of the Verona players.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw that.
And when I say clear, off the ball, nothing to do with the game of play. It was just like he was running back to get back on side kind of thing from a free kick. Elbows the player, ref doesn't see it, VAR doesn't check it or doesn't see it after checking. And Verona, rightly so, are pissed off. Although they did miss a penalty at the end as well. But I could understand why they're annoyed about that second goal going in. But also with Napoli's form right now, I don't know, just a bit of a fall from grace. And I think largely that's due to Spalletti leaving in the summer and them also losing their best defender, which is Kim Min Jae. So a combination of the two things. And along with that, the person who they did hire after uh, Rudy Garcia, I don't understand why they hired him in the first place. It was just sacked from Al Nasser, and he comes and he gets sacked after 5 months here. And now the new person they've brought in, Walter Mazzari, again, I don't think is the right person for Napoli. He was in charge of them 10 years ago, and he's been sacked from the last 4 clubs they've been in.
That's the one Henry hates, right?
Yeah.
I don't hate him. I
That's
just
the one Henry hates.
when he got appointed, I went, "Why have they appointed him? He's not very good."
Exactly.
And now
He's been
not
sacked
very
from the
good.
last 4 clubs he's been at.
Exactly.
and-
He's atrocious. They need either they need to go for this guy at Fiorentina who what's his face told us about on the Blue podcast. Check it out. Or they need to change their style and go with a different style of manager and try, because there's not anybody else who plays the way Napoli want to play that's any good.
Yeah.
So they've got to make a change somewhere.
Yeah, they do. They really do. Because even their form lately has been atrocious. Losing 4-0 at home against Frosinone, a
Yeah.
newly promoted team. Come on. Like,
Yeah.
this shouldn't
In
be
the
happening.
last-
Yeah.
Team
In
who
the
just
last
won this
5
league.
games, they are 18th in the table with only
Yeah.
1 win, 3 losses, and a draw.
It's atrocious, really.
It really
And
is.
just a fun fact for you guys as well, to round it up. Guess the person with the most red cards in the Serie A in the last 2 seasons.
Lukaku?
Nope.
Who?
I
Bastoni?
don't think any of you guys might get this.
I'm sure I
Osimhen?
can.
Nope.
What's the club?
Roma.
Ah,
It's
Tammy?
Cristante, isn't it?
Nope.
Mancini.
No. Okay, I'll just give it to you
Renzi?
because
Yeah.
it's gonna catch you off guard. The reason I said person because it's not a player.
It's
Oh, it's
Mourinho.
Mourinho.
It's Jose Mourinho.
Oh, damn.
He's got 5 red cards in the last 2 seasons, which
Wow.
is more than any Serie A player.
Wow.
Damn.
Absolutely
Jesus.
ridiculous in my I
That's
think. But, like,
crazy.
I love the guy. He's fantastic. So
That's good. That's
But
good.
yeah,
I wasn't even
That's
thinking
just-
managers, to be fair.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I can't see it. Like now that you say,
Yeah.
like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And his club as well.
instant you said player, I was like, oh, the instant you said person, not player, I was like, oh, it's obviously it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I
So
think
we did pick up on
Roma themselves as well have got like a red card in each of their last in the last 6 games they had about 4 red cards or something like this.
I did see that, yeah.
So
It's not good.
I don't know if it's Mourinho just telling them to break some legs or something, but
Oh, that Brexit style of play is so beautiful to see. I mean, you don't see it anymore, and it's just magical. Like,
exactly.
I miss that type of football. Just an absolute leg snapper, like just bam, just take
You
you out
wanna-
completely.
I love some Brexit tackle.
A bit of Brexit
before you,
means
before you
Brexit,
start
innit?
getting too excited, do you wanna move on to your Bundesliga
get
stuff?
onto it.
Yes,
Bundesliga now.
let's talk about the Bundesliga. I am, unlike these guys, I'm an avid Dortmund fan when I'm not supporting Man United. So I know a little bit about the Bundesliga that I can go off. So first of all, it's winter break in the Bundesliga, so there haven't been any games since the kind of turn of the year because they kind of break for Christmas and then they come back in the new year. The table sits with Leverkusen on top still. They still haven't been overtaken by Bayern. And at this rate, they probably won't. And Harry Kane will go trophyless for another year. And I'll be depressed when he's not confident enough to win at the Euros. Dortmund are just outside the top 4 in 5th, with Bayern, Stuttgart flying high, Leipzig taking up those kind of other top 4 spots. But the big news in the Bundesliga at the moment is Dortmund's efforts to try and fix this with 2 signings on their way in Jadon Sancho on loan from Manchester United, and then Ian Maatsen on loan from Chelsea. Tom, you know the guy. Tell me what you think.
Good player. Good player. Physically hasn't quite been there yet. I think like he's not quite used to the physicality of the Premier League. If I'm going to be honest, he's also been being played out of position interestingly, we don't know if that is a Pochettino choice or his choice. Like he could have asked to do that.
I mean, for those
But
people at home who don't know how he plays, do you want to tell us what position he plays and where he should be playing, in your opinion?
he plays everywhere for Chelsea. Initially, he was a left back, and he's been playing right. He's played right wing. He's played left wing. He's played kind of centrally. So
I think he's played
pre-season.
Cam. Yeah, at least in preseason.
Yeah, and he's not been bad. Don't get me wrong, he's not been bad. But they're just players that are better.
Yeah, I mean,
I think for me, Maatsen, like you said, physically he's not there, and people talk about his championship season of Burnley. But if you think about it, even when he was with Burnley, he was playing like a wing back role, higher up the pitch almost at that left mid role. So that physicality he needed in the championship wasn't really needed as a left back like you need in Premier League.
Yeah. I mean, he'll definitely get that at Dortmund because they're crying out for another left back option with Guerrero gone to Bayern on a free, and then Benson Abbey, who they got on free from Mönchengladbach, being average at best. That he's going to play left back. We know he's going to play left back. That's why they were linked with him. So he'll definitely get that opportunity to build up that physicality in his chosen position. And I to be honest, I really think he'll tear this league apart. I think they're crying out for an attacking left back. Dortmund's
I think when you mentioned Guerrero as well, I think he fits that mold of what Guerrero has there at Dortmund, and it kind of fits that role perfectly.
Yeah, completely agree. There was one other deal going on in the Bundesliga at the moment, because that seems to be anything going on whilst they're on break. A certain player is now leaving the Bundesliga, weakening their top four rivals, RB Leipzig, with Timo Turbo Werner heading back to the Premier League with Tottenham Hotspur on loan. I mean, I'm going to kick this one off because I am actually fuming, because he's one of the players that Man United have been linked with on a loan deal that I actually liked the idea of signing. So he needs a fast striker, someone who can score goals. And give Højlund a bit of a break because he's played every game, because the other option is Martial, which is, cards will tell us, awful. Tom, Dan, back to you, I guess, because he used to play for Chelsea. Is he going to succeed at Tottenham?
No.
Look, I don't know whether Arsenal fans maybe have learned now with Havertz. Man United fans, have you learned with Mason Mount yet? Well, Tottenham's about to find out as well. You're wasting your time, really. Yeah, I think
you can get.
It's pretty like we don't even need to explain it. It's just straight up like, yeah, he won't be that good.
Like he may score a few goals, but he's gonna not be as clinical you want him to be, and that's the problem he had with Chelsea. He was always in the right place. Well. He put the effort. I never doubted his work rate and everything. It's just when you need him to take a chance, he just wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, we'll see what happens. They'll probably end up replacing Richarlison, and Son will go back to the left wing, which might not help. It might help. We don't know.
I don't think he's going to be started, because now Richarlison is.
Richarlison's in form right now. He's scored quite a few goals in the last few games.
I mean, I don't see Werner playing like consistently. At least like Richarlison like drops out, or he just arrives and starts scoring goals.
I think he'd have fitted us better. I do agree. I mean, if we made that bid earlier, he could have come to us. I would have done.
He'd have started over Rashford for you for sure.
Yeah.
No, he would have started over Højlund. Rashford would have stayed on that left wing, and it would have been Garnacho on the right wing.
And actually, I would have done absolutely nothing all for the rest of the season. Perfect.
Let's not go into that debate because I don't want to have it again.
Let's go into Team of the Week.
We can double into it another time.
Yeah.
Right, boys, let's move on. Team of the Week time. How are we all looking? How are we feeling?
So I've got an issue. I want three at the back.
No.
Me and Tom, we kind of like threw this in last minute-ish, I can't lie. But most of it's kind of aligned. It's just the defense. Is it? Yeah, the defense, that's all.
Yeah. Let me stop you right now. No, I don't agree. I know why you want to have Fort back, and I refuse to let it happen. No.
I'm playing a left back at centre back.
Yeah, no, let's just do back four as per usual.
But I don't
stick with it. It keeps a certain player out of the team, and I love it. So let's go.
No, I could still have another player in there.
You can try, but no.
Also, but I think that's completely unfair. You're just being a Manchester United biased person, as we've been discussing recently.
I am,
And
yes.
you shouldn't. And I'm not going to allow
think
you to do
If
that.
you've seen every Blue podcast clip, all Henry is bias.
Yeah. And we need to be,
It's a lot
and
more.
it's
I
weird
think we
because
need
he's
to
such a
stand our
stato as
foot
well.
down, be firm with Henry, and tell him no.
Yeah. You
I
can't
mean,
you can't put someone else in a team just so you can't have Phil Foden.
Yeah, but I've prepped a 4 at the back. I've got you've
No.
prepped a left back at centre back. We've got the players for 4 at the back, so we should do a 4 at the back.
I mean, I could still have a 4 at the back with Phil Foden in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you said his name now. Okay, well if you think so,
It's
Darren,
obvious
let's
who his
do
name
that.
is. Why hide it from the viewers when they know it's Phil Foden?
Because suspense. Whatever, I don't know. Right,
Okay,
we're
shall we
doing
start from the back? Start from the goal.
Let's start from the back. Start from the keeper.
keepers fine. So, have you guys got it? You can put your name forward.
We have
first.
2 different ones. So you want to say yours, Tom, and then we can just like say it. the other one too.
Areola.
Boom, same here.
I've got a different one,
Yeah,
Is
I understand
Georgi
why you have
Petrovic.
him in. He's been really good,
and I think
but Areola was better.
Yeah, for sure.
Areola was so good that game.
So good.
Brighton got so much chance that he just saved everything.
Yeah.
Everything, bro.
yeah, I think the only thing I'd say is that Petrovic won the game for Chelsea.
Oh yeah, that save
game
was
was this?
ridiculous.
Difference.
Luton.
Did he play
Luton.
in the league?
It was a
Yeah.
Luton game.
He's playing the last like 2 games.
He's been
in the league.
playing ever since Sanchez got injured.
Yeah, since we've been playing well, he's been
Yeah.
playing.
Have you not been watching any
And that's-
Chelsea games?
Not really.
Yeah, and that's also like
No,
the
really.
reason why I kind of put him in there, just to it kind of covers up the weeks that we haven't been on here.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
Petrovic's name deserves to be mentioned.
yeah, it does.
I mean,
He's been
the
fantastic,
the fact that
and
he
that
conceded
save
2
against Luton is fabulous.
Yeah, but
Really,
we agree with Areola, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I can
Sorry.
concede it, but I just wanted
we,
to give
we can concede
wanted
it,
to
but
give
we wanted to
Petrovic
make
his
Okay,
flowers.
okay,
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't see Petrovic. Saw he had a good rating, and I thought, well, he did concede 2 to Luton, so I'm like, probably not. The 2 players, one of which Edison kept a clean sheet and was solid, but again didn't have to do much, so his name was in there. And the other player actually conceded a lot more than Petrovic, but that's Dubravka, just because he saved that penalty.
He made a lot of saves.
Did you see
saves. A lot of saves.
what are the
Yeah.
stats for Petrovic's game against Luton? Because he made a lot of saves as well. I think
I can tell you actually. I'll have a quick look
I'm
now.
not
So,
too sure, but
in terms of his saves, he made 4 saves out of the 6 that he was faced, and prevented 2 xG, but only 1 goal prevented. 34 passes out of 54, 63% accuracy is not great, but 13 accurate long balls, which is pretty good. And then made 13 recoveries. If we compare that to Areola, he kept a clean sheet, got 8 out of his 8 saves prevented 1.4 goals, 20 accurate passes, and 12 accurate long balls with 9 recoveries.
So it's pretty similar. Apart
It's
from
very
conceding
similar,
2
yeah.
goals. Apart from
The
conceding 2
difference
goals, it's
is-
very similar.
The difference is 8 out of 8 saves, 1.4 goals prevented, which is more than Petrovic. And
what was
he made more
Petrovic's
saves.
again?
He saved 6, was it?
4 out of 6.
4 out of 6, and it was 0.75 goals prevented to.
That's which just to
1.4.
me seems like absolute bollocks. Because he literally stopped so many goals.
Did he?
Yeah,
Did he?
Like-
Did you watch the West Ham game?
No, but I watched.
I did not watch the West
No,
Ham
but
game.
he saved, and I see Areola saved like really like clear chances.
Oh no, so did Petrovic. That's what I mean.
Yeah, did
I'm
you
sure
see the
Petrovic
save
stopped
Petrovic
getting
made where he
chances.
like tipped onto the crossbar?
Tipped onto the crossbar, like it was
That
ridiculous.
one
It was like point blank range. It was ridiculous. But
Sure, it's a
And
great
that's
save,
the-
but
one of
he-
the goals.
But that's why
Luton
the
scored.
XG doesn't matter anyway. It's all about
Yeah.
the football. Let's
That's
move
why
on to the
it's-
defence.
If you see
It's
the
not
goals
even
Luton
XG.
did
It's
score.
goals prevented. It's clear goals prevented. How many?
Which is the
shots
same
saved?
stat though, because it's all about like with those. It's kind of like with VAR, where it's whoever's watching it decides it. Anyway,
Because the
Areola
goals
gets
that
in 3 out
Petrovic
of
did
4, so-
concede, I don't think were his fault. Like,
no, not at all. Not at all.
not much you could do with it.
But he still conceded 2, so I think the clean sheet
Yeah.
clinches it for Areola. in my
Areola.
opinion.
Areola.
Areola is in the team.
All right.
And,
Let's now move on to our three defenders.
As you can see on the screen just now, just to show you, Ariolo is in the team, and we'll keep coming back to this throughout the week to pop in new players as we finish our defences, midfields, and attacks. So, defence, Dan, you think you can do it as a fullback? You think you can get him in?
Yeah, I can put the names up. Just give me a second.
Okay.
I've got it in front of me if you want me to say it for us.
Yeah, I got
So
here.
let's
You
start
wanna
with
start-
our right back then.
Right
Start with
back.
the right back, which is one that I think we could drop, but okay.
Yeah, this is the one
Uh,
Tom says he could drop.
Okay.
But
Trent.
I've put him in, yeah.
I put Trent in as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Trent. I think it's clear.
Then we've got Dawson.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
And-
I do agree with this. To be fair, I was torn between the two, so I'm going to go with Elks. Bassi.
Oh, from Fulham. Oh,
Yep.
okay. That's a shout. Yeah.
And
Solid
then
defensive performance.
and then another left back in Robinson.
Yep, the Fulham.
Okay. So ours is slightly different. We've got Trent and Dawson in there,
Yeah.
which I'm happy to. We would agree that goes straight in.
Yeah.
The other centre back that I went for was his teammate Max Kilman. Similar performance, and he got a goal as well. And our left back was Estupiñán from Brighton.
Yeah. I think with the centre backs, I also wanted to give credit to the Fulham centre back because first of all, Bassi had a really good game. They beat Arsenal, and yeah, overall, I think he had a very solid defensive performance. Like maybe the stats maybe not as good as Kilman. He didn't get a goal, but
Yeah, the goal probably swings it in my opinion. I mean, Dawson.
I
was
think- I had,
better
I think we got to look at the football here and not just the stats.
the.
And like you
Carlos,
can't have a team
where are
who's
you sitting this
beaten
week?
Arsenal
Sorry?
not have a player in the team of the week.
Carlos,
Thank-
are
like-
you? Because you had to swing between wanting stats and wanting passion. So which one are you on this week?
Kilman's in that team.
But
No, no.
So, someone we haven't spoken about, which is who actually I had in initially, is Murillo.
Or from Nottingham
Murillo.
Forest.
Ah,
Murillo.
I did watch that game. I mean,
He played very
pressing
well.
as it was, I don't think it was the defense that won them that game. It was the attackers, and it was Morgan Gibbs White in particular. I don't think they were that
Future.
good, and they didn't keep a clean sheet. The thing is, right, Kilman kept a clean sheet and scored a goal. He's got two things going for him, which is why I think he goes in.
Yeah.
Another couple
Statistically,
names,
yes.
another
like-
couple
No,
names
but
that I think
even though-
hit him
even
very
It's
though-
like look
I
who they
don't see-
played as well. They played Everton, who's lost the last 3 games.
but
True.
Arsenal
We're
has
talking
won
about-
one in the last 7.
Okay, but Arsenal were they in the league compared to Everton, brother? Like,
No, still,
I
but
do
I
get
don't
what you
see
mean.
like, I see like, it will be like that, like be like the performance thing if Arsenal was playing like really good, but they're playing like really shit. So it's
Yeah.
not. I
no,
don't
but if
see
you see the game as well, Arsenal had a load of chances.
No, yeah, of
and
course, but they're not.
Bassi
They're not
is one of the
clinical.
reasons they didn't score.
True, very true. But
Come on, go,
Well,
go.
they
I
didn't
mean, I'm
win,
pretty sure
but they
Arsenal
did
did
score, but-
score. Actually,
They
I was
did
gonna say
score,
Arsenal-
yeah, but they didn't win.
Yeah, that took me for a second. I'm like,
Yeah.
just whilst we're on it, I just want to mention a couple of names that I thought deserved to mention. Virgil van Dijk, Manuel Akanji, and Mark Guehi, I thought all had very good weeks as well. But didn't
How
quite.
did you just say his last name?
Guehi.
Gurhi?
Gurhi, sorry.
Yeah,
Gurhi.
he.
Sorry, I just want to check
I
you got the
just
right person. That was all.
Wait.
I understand why you want to get a Fulham player in there, and I just think that individually there are better performances this week. They didn't.
Well, so wait, can I ask a question? Are we going to go with no Robinson and no?
That's the thing. I'm
Bassi?
happy to have Estupiñán there because I think he had a
Mm.
great game as well. But I
Mm.
can't not have a Fulham player in the team. Sorry.
I would much.
We
rather
already given Dawson credit here as
Yeah,
a
we
Wolves
have.
player with a
And
great
Dawson
game.
had a better game than Kilman.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. I'd
and
much rather
Bassi-
concede Bassi for Kilman than Estupiñán for Robinson. Personally, I'd rather.
Yeah,
Deal.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Deal.
happy to concede Robinson for Estupiñán
Yeah.
because Estupiñán had a good game as well.
Okay, I think but I think it's very close, and I think Kilman had a really good week, and he should be proud of that. It's
Yeah,
good
he should be
performance,
proud of the week, but
for
But
sure.
he's not
Bassi
in
should
the
be
team.
very proud too.
So
Alright, let's move.
our final defense is Trent, Craig Dawson, Cam Bassi, and Estupiñán, as you can see on the screen now. Tom, yeah, you're right. Let's move on. Let's get into the midfield and let's talk about some of our options.
Some of our options, there's bloody loads of them.
Yes.
There's bloody loads of
There
them.
were a lot of good midfielders this week.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we spoke about this on the I think pre-recorded. So this will be out just before. We
Yeah.
spoke about the level of the midfielders in the Premier League this season. It's probably the position with the most best players.
Yes, on the Blue Show, which you should be able to check out either today or tomorrow. Should be coming out. I'm not
No,
sure.
it'll be the
schedule.
Wednesday after this. This comes out on Friday, and then it'll be the Wednesday afterwards.
Right, so in a few days' time when it comes out on Wednesday, give that a check out. It's a good show with me, Tom, and a special guest, just going through some team of the season so far.
Mhm.
Right, I'll kick this one off because you guys started last time. I was very balanced with this. I picked a defensive midfielder, a central midfielder, and a 10 because
No.
I think that's the fair way to do it. Otherwise, defensive midfielders get left out all the time. So
No. I completely disagree with that because defensive midfielders, when they have a really good game, like Douglas Luiz or McGinn, they get in the team. Like Gross, they get in the team. So
That's
unfortunately,
true.
this week there's just a lot more attacking midfielders,
I think it needs to be balanced because otherwise it's just not going to work personally. But
and I think you shouldn't wear that hat. But I didn't say anything about it.
Little bitch.
I'm kidding. I'm
So-
kidding. I love the hat.
Thank you. So for my defensive midfielder, from an options of Alvarez, Palhinha, and the guy I picked, I went with Rodri.
Oof,
I think it was
Palhinha. What
too
a
hard,
player he-
too hard to
Great
ignore this
game.
week from Rodri, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The central midfielders, I didn't go for Barkley and I didn't go for Eze, but I went for Douglas Luiz. And then for the 10, I didn't go with Lo Celso and I didn't go with the bald fraud. I went with Cole Palmer.
Can I just ask, where do you get this bald fraud thing from?
He's bald.
Yeah.
He's a fraud. He's pretty simple, pretty what it says on the tin.
He has hair.
Wait.
He's not.
Yeah,
he's
and also,
skinhead.
what don't you like about him? Is it just because he plays for Man City?
I just think he's overhyped. I think he's not nowhere near as good
Who?
as people say he is. Phil Foden.
Phil Foden.
I want to remember this.
And
If
you
he
would
wins
love to
England a
have Phil
World
Foden
Cup,
in the team.
I
Come
want to
on.
see what
You would
Henry
love
says
to have
then.
him.
If
Would
he
you
wins
rather have
England a
Anthony or
World
Phil
Cup,
Foden in your team?
Henry,
Answer, please.
He won't win.
I want you to wear a Man City shirt saying with Phil Foden on the back if he wins the World Cup for England.
Or what happens if he doesn't win the World Cup?
No.
Then you don't have to do that.
Henry,
Lucky, bro.
Okay,
I don't have a problem with him.
Henry. Listen. If Phil Foden scores the winning goal for England in the Euros, you get in his shirt.
Yeah.
fair. Yeah,
That's
okay,
fair.
I agree
That's
to that. I agree to that. He won't do it, but I agree with that.
This is, bro. Oh my god! In 5 months.
Well, also, boys, if you're watching the Euros together or whatever, us three would go absolutely ballistic if he
Yeah.
did score the winner. I mean, not only for
I would-
obviously winning,
Yeah.
but also for knowing that Henry's going to be wearing a Man City shirt with it for
How long?
Foden.
Hang on. How long do I have to wear it for?
I think for like
Lifetime,
10
lifetime.
podcasts. Like,
Lifetime.
no, 10
Yeah,
podcasts.
10.
Will you
10 podcasts.
come down to 8 for me? Come on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what number does he wear for Man City? You wear it for that many podcasts?
47.
No.
He needs to
47.
wear
47
podcast.
I'm not wearing it for 47 podcasts, bro.
No, 10 is fair because remember the chances of this actually happening are so slim.
Yeah,
That's
like
true, yeah,
first
that's not
England
bad.
need to get to the
10's
final.
fair.
Go on, I'll
That's
agree
fair.
to 10. I'll agree to 10. Go on. Then.
All right,
But
so
why don't you tell us your midfield?
so should I do mine because I have 4?
Yeah, you can put
I-
yours. Yeah,
Because I think you have.
I think we
a
have
lot-
the 3 of the same players. It's just that
Yeah,
fourth
3
one.
of them are the same. I just have one more.
Yeah,
Are they all kind of central midfielders, or are any of them like wingers playing out of position?
no, they're all playing in midfield and like
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like
Okay.
Palmer and Foden can play on the wing, but
yeah,
okay,
but
no,
they're
but they are
playing
central
midfield.
midfielders. Yeah, go on,
Yeah.
carry on.
so Palmer, Lo Celso, Foden, and Gibbs White.
Mad. Okay, cool.
Basically 4 10s.
I don't think mate. I don't think we can play 4-10s. I really
Oh,
don't
no,
think
three,
we
we'll
should
play
The
three.
thing is, well, I think Lo Celso can play central mid.
Yeah, Lo can play
Like-
centre mids.
We need at least one defensive midfielder in there. We need one of either Rodri or Douglas Luiz in that midfield to
I
balance.
don't
it.
think. I
I
don't
don't
think,
think
I can
we
actually.
need to.
No, I
like,
don't think so.
Bro, we do.
Carlos.
No, we
Carlos.
don't need to. Like,
Do
I
we
think
have
the
to
other
have a defensive
performances
midfielder?
outweigh the defensive midfielders.
So if it's not defensive midfield, what's the other option?
Is to have like Palmer, Lo Celso, and Foden,
And Foden.
or Gibbs White.
Where's Eze, bro?
Eze was one of my options. Excuse me.
I
in
stand with
centre mid.
Henry. If he rates Eze at Henry,
No,
you
no,
want
no.
a defensive. You want a
He was
defensive
one of my
midfielder,
options.
we have a defensive
I didn't
midfielder.
pick him. I didn't pick him because of the.
You didn't
how
pick
much-
him.
I didn't pick him because
You didn't
Douglas
pick.
Luiz.
I go with Tom. I go with Tom.
played
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, so now the question is, do we keep Trent, or do we have Gibbs White?
Gibbs
Or-
White.
Gibbs White had a ridiculous game, in
yeah,
my opinion.
He did have a ridiculous game, and he won the game for Forest against Man United, and I understand why you want to put him in. But I don't think we should.
I think
I-
also
okay.
with
Ah,
Trent,
It's a
doesn't-
3v1.
maybe
It's a
because he
3v1.
just
Wait, no,
won the
no,
game
but the
because of
thing
your
with-
team, man.
I don't want to drop Trent either. I think the thing that highlighted for me Trent's performance wasn't really even his like attacking output. I think defensively and for the game they had, he did really well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've got the stats
So
up
maybe
here.
drop-
No, but Gibbs White for me.
I don't think we should be playing 4-10s across the midfield.
But also think how big
But
is for Nottingham Forest. to be
Also,
playing
like
that.
this team of the
Yeah.
week, it was not a team that's going to play a match for us right now.
No, it's
It's
just
a
the
team
best
based on
players.
performance.
Yeah. When Gareth Cook does his team of the week, he doesn't do it on positions. He just does who was
Yeah.
the best midfielders, who was the best attackers.
Yeah,
That's what we should. That's how we should be doing it.
we're not
I
setting
don't
up for a Champions
disagree.
League final here.
No,
I know we're not, but it's just you end up with players just like left out for 4. It just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know what it is. Like
But the
defenders
thing
and
is,
midfielders will end up
but
getting left
Henry-
out for quite great performances.
but Henry, you have to agree though. Every week we've done this. We do allow. We don't just not have defensive midfielders. I'm just saying this week in
Yeah.
particular, there was so many good attacking midfielders.
yeah,
That they
just
don't
go,
need to
go with
be
attackers.
in the team.
Yeah,
If we're going to do 4 midfielders, then I'd rather have Rodri in than Gibbs White. And you understand how
Oh
hard
no,
it
it's
is.
Gibbs White. It's Gibbs
Understand-
White. Keep Gibbs
Understand
White. You
how
need to keep
hard
him.
it is for me to say that. Think
I
about how
do,
hard it
and I
is for me to
still
say that.
disagree with you.
I'm just going to go through Rodri's stats. First of all, he got a goal. So he has a goal. That's in there. 157 out of 169 passes successful. 157. Created
Yeah,
one
but
chance, had one dribble.
Did you see how many
30
passes the entire Man City game?
30
City team made, though?
passes into the final third, as well as 13 long balls. And on top of that, a clearance, 8 recoveries, and 2 out of 3 with ground duels. Passing wise, defensive wise, lockdown. He has to be in there. And you understand, I don't want Foden in there. I don't want Rodri in there either. But it's too hard to ignore in that CDM role.
So do we drop Foden and have Rodri in there then?
I'd much rather do that. We someone
Gibbs
Rodri
White,
needs to be in there.
Gibbs White, Lo Celso, Palmer, and Rodri in a midfield 4.
I don't know.
And then if
mean,
we're doing that, who do we drop in the defense?
Well, it's Trent, isn't it? It's Trent. But
Yeah, it's Trent.
Yeah, it would be Trent if we drop a defender.
So
he
I
got
vote for
dropped
that.
last week as well.
I vote for that.
Yeah,
So who
Trent
would-
did get dropped last week as well. Like the
So
last
maybe
time
we
did
drop
it.
maybe we drop
But I think the other 3 need to be there.
yeah.
Superman was incredible.
All right, yeah, I think we drop Trent then again. We're not a Liverpool podcast, so it's fine.
No,
Oh, we're not a Liverpool podcast.
I
We're
feel
not-
like for once I'm giving him credit for his defensive work.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like for once,
But then who are we dropping out of Gibbs White, Palmer, Lo Celso, and Rodri? Who?
I
Unless-
think
unless
Trent.
Gibbs White.
I think Trent should be out. In my opinion, he didn't get like
No,
the
we're not. We
players
can't
that
be dropping
mentioned.
Gibbs White. We can't be dropping Gibbs White.
Yeah,
have to
that's
drop
what I'm
Gibbs White.
thinking. But I don't think you can drop like anyone.
There's too many good players. This is the problem.
uh,
We could. I tell you what. I don't have a left winger. I have a right winger playing out of position. We could drop a forward.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
do-
actually yeah. Let's move on to the rest of the team and then
and then we'll come back
Yeah.
and decide. Okay, so you guys go first with your front 3.
okay, our front 3 was Michael Lise, Salah, and Ollie Watkins.
Oh, Michael Olise, what a game he had! Oh my god.
This is the problem. Right?
Amazing performance.
We could be so off it with the midfield, but I've got the exact same attack as you.
Yeah.
I've got the exact same attack.
oh, what did we do?
Fucking hell, bro.
Ah,
we,
that
could,
doesn't help a situation.
We
really.
made it worse. We made it worse.
we could drop Elise because he's not a left winger, and then just put.
Nah,
No,
you can't drop
Elise.
Elise.
Can't drop Elise.
Can't drop Elise.
Oh my
You
god,
can't drop
that
Elise. You
was-
can't drop
what a
Rodri. You
game
can't
he
drop
had.
Gibbs White. Someone's got
He's
to
not-
give.
Do you saw his second goal?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I know,
but-
bro. I know. I want him in there, but this is why I didn't want
Oh,
Celso and Foden in the team.
This is
Stick
This
to
is also,
structure
I
and
think,
it's
oh.
one.
well, would you like to drop Lo Celso then? But he had an
Yes.
amazing game.
I know.
yeah. Ooh.
But he's not as good as Palmer.
Look what were his numbers? Lo Celso.
Okay,
I
let's
don't
say
have him, but I'll
Palmer's
skip
not
him.
going anywhere. Like his game
no,
was phenomenal.
Palmer was 2
I'll
goals
lock
and an
Palmer
assist and
in.
not getting into the team of the week is a
Yeah,
joke.
Palmer can lock in, and you can lock in the front three.
Yeah.
You think
It's
we don't want to
just-
consider Olise?
And I think
potentially
we've kind of Gibbs White as well for what he did against Manchester United, like against like such a top side in comparison to Forest, and he ran that show.
What is
Yeah.
Olise's stats? I think Olise winning it for Palace is better than
Eze.
Gibbs White winning it for Forest.
What?
No, but I thought Olise is still like locked in as a forward position.
Should we just do a rock paper scissors? And if I lose, then we keep Trent and we drop Lo Celso. And if I win, we keep Lo Celso and drop Trent with Henry.
So hang on. So if the Celtics, it's Celtics v Trent, who is our midfield? Olise is our final forward, and then is it what Foden and
No,
Gibbs
so
White in
it's a
midfield?
midfield of Palmer, Lo Celso, and Gibbs White, and Rodri.
So Rodri's. Hang on. So first of all, Olise is definitely up front. We're not going to compete that.
He's playing on the left with
Rodri's
Watkins
in,
in the middle.
and Foden is in.
Foden's not in.
Foden's not it.
Or are you dropping Foden?
Yes. We said we'd drop Foden for Rodri.
So it's Rodri v Foden for that final midfield spot, or we take Trent out and have both of
No, because we're missing Gibbs White and Palmer and Lo Celso.
them. Bro, we've got one too many players. I'm telling you, we've got one too many. Currently, our team is Areola, Estupinian,
We didn't put Foden in.
Right, but no, I know. Foden's not in yet. Our team is currently Areola, Estupinian, Bassi, Dawson, Trent, Rodri, Palmer, Olise, Watkins, Salah. And one spot left for 3 players. So we need to decide what we're doing.
You show me the team because I think you're messing this up.
I'm definitely not messing it up. So on screen, you can see the team.
But
I'm not messing it up.
I'm gonna say one
It's our
thing,
current
like
team.
about dropping Foden, because although like
Him and Palmer
it-
did the same thing.
No, it doesn't matter though. It's a team of the week. Stop saying they did the same thing.
The same thing.
Stop saying it.
I don't know, I
Ballard's
just felt
freaking
like-
me out.
he created both goals in the
He
win
did.
against Sheffield. He completed 98% of his passes, and he created 6 chances. And I think he was the best player on the pitch. Never mind midfield for Man City that game. So I don't know about dropping him against
He got,
Rodri.
he got man of the match, didn't he?
Yeah,
I think he did.
So
I
actually,
would say one thing.
Rodri. This is the only reason that Rodri's in there is because you want to have a defensive midfielder in there.
And also because
Yeah,
he was
you know what I
phenomenal.
did? Take your Rodri out, get Phil Foden and Gibbs White there.
yeah, that's what
I
I
don't think
think. I'm
Gibbs White
happy
gets
with
in.
that.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
I don't think Gibbs White gets in. I think that's the player we need to drop.
Oh
is
my
Gibbs
god,
White.
why you don't think he gets in?
Because the players around him are better.
All right. Anyway, also we need to move on. We've
He-
got a quiz to do. We've got a Spanish thing.
Yeah.
We're
Do you know his
dragging.
rating of FOTMOB was 7.7? He was nowhere near man of the match. Alanga was man of the match. I don't think he gets anywhere near this team. I think we go Foden that final spot. If we're not,
I
being
think
balanced.
Foden, Lo Celso.
Foden or Lo Celso, or Foden Lo Celso without Trent. So that's either. Rodri,
I think we can afford to drop Rodri.
I don't think. I think Rodri had a better performance than Lo Celso as well, personally.
No, Lo Celso had a
No.
great game,
He did.
Really
I know he
good
did,
player.
but I think Rodri was better.
but Lo Celso, I don't know. Lo Celso was man of the match. I'm pretty sure for Spurs.
They were pretty much the same average rating, in all fairness.
Yeah,
Playing different
he was
positions,
higher.
but the same.
He was.
Lo Celso by 0.1.
There we go. Sorted. Stats say it.
there you go.
Rodri out. Lo Celso in, and
So we'll
Foden in.
go. Yeah,
So Gibbs
okay. I
White's
mean, that's a
out.
bit.
We've said that actually he didn't actually have the best performance. Yes, he won the game.
Fair
But-
enough. Okay, fair enough.
So that's
Well,
our team.
So our team of the week this week was Areola in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Craig Dawson centre back, Calvin Bassey and Estupinian make up the defence. A midfield 3 of Giovanni Lo Celso, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, and then an attack of Michael Olise, Ollie Watkins, and Mohamed Salah.
All right.
Managed to
So
get
is
through
that
that
down?
one.
Just about, although I'm not
Let's-
happy. I mean,
Let's do.
my OCD is firing right now. It's bugging the crap out of me.
Well, anyway, let's do my Portuguese league.
Okay.
Yes,
Questions.
the quiz.
All right. So first up, how many teams have won the Portuguesa Liga? Is it A, 2, B, 5, or C, 9?
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I think I know this one. I'm pretty
I
confident.
need to write it down somewhere.
So it's 8, 5, or 9.
No, it's 2, 5, or 9.
Bro, your brain just melted there. Like it's so funny.
It lagged a bit, bro.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm pretty confident on that one. To be fair,
How you confident
Okay.
in that?
So
I've
what
heard
was-
this before.
what was the age of FC Porto's youngest goal scorer? And an extra point if you can guess the name of the person as well.
I know this as well. I'm pretty sure.
Fuck's sake.
Bro,
this is
Henry's
bullshit.
Yo, Henry
Vale.
has got so much
I don't
knowledge
know how
in
old
that
he
big
was,
head.
No, because I know the guy. I forget how old he was. I swear he was. Do I have to give the number of days? Or is it just like give the how old he is, like the year?
Just how old he was, just like the
Okay,
year.
okay, cool. I'll go with that. It must be that.
Okay. Got an age.
And then a tough one to finish it. Which club is the oldest Primeira Liga club?
Ooh.
Oh crap!
That could be anyone, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I put it there.
Eh,
Because I just thought like those other two, like you could guess the age. You could it's a multiple choice for the first one.
Yeah.
Last
mean,
one,
this
make
last
it
one's
difficult.
horrible.
This last one's like, wow.
I mean, I don't know. Surely you go with.
I'll give you a hint. It was actually founded by two English brothers.
Okay, so it's not them then. I thought it would be an obvious one, but I don't think it is. I might go for
Well,
an
you never
out
know.
there shout
Uh,
and just go for a rogue
maybe.
team.
Okay.
What about? Okay, I'll go for a team that United have had a link with recently. A rogue link, but it's a link. I'll go with them.
You say this
Carlos
one, I
looks
know.
so confused.
Complete guess, by the way. I am completely guessing.
He says typing in and looking all at your screens. All right. So first question was about how many clubs have won the Primeira Liga. We'll start with Elk. How many do you think?
5.
5. Carlos?
I'll say 5-2.
And Henry said 5. You were all correct.
Yeah, because it's the three big clubs, Braga, and then I forget who the fifth one is, but it's a rogue one.
I,
It's like
I
a-
don't even know,
know.
but I know Braga was involved and the 3 big ones. So
yeah,
I don't think 9 was ever an option.
no, it's
Better-
definitely not 9.
Wait, was it? Who was it?
Uh,
Wait, apparently only 7 clubs have topped the English Premier League as well. But anyway, the second question was about the age of the youngest goal scorer. Henry?
Yeah, I was pretty confident on this one, and then I kind of doubted myself and I changed my answer. I'm not going to lie. So I went with this. Isn't my guess. My initial guess was Francisco Coentrão, who I think is either the youngest ever player to play on the pitch, or so. He's youngest something. I forget what it is, but I don't think he's scored. I don't think he's scored now. His dad is actually currently the manager, so that's fun. But I'm gonna go with the guy that they sold to Wolves, the striker. I forget his name. Is it
Fabio Silva.
Fabio. That's
Fabio
his name, yeah.
Silva.
I'm gonna go with Fabio Silva because I swear he got one before he got bought by
And what
Wolves,
age?
like 30 million. Oh, it's either 16 or 17, isn't it? Let's go 16.
All right. Carlos?
Say 17 and Ruben Neves.
Elk?
Well, surprisingly, the only 2 people I did know was Fabio Silva and Conceição. And I was gonna go Fabio Silva at 16.
Is that what you're going for?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I thought that was
No, that was it.
So now I thought it lagged.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold up.
All right, so the person was 17 years old. So Carlos gets a point.
Okay.
And it was Fabio Silva.
So do we get? Hang on.
So
Do we both
we're
get
all
points for
tied
that?
still.
So
No,
There's
get
still
an
a
extra
point.
half point. That's a half point.
No,
Come
no,
on,
it's
that's
For
half
what?
point. That's half
You said a
point.
whole different guy.
You're the
But it's an
quiz master.
extra-
You
it's-
can decide, Tom.
because
You
to
can-
be fair,
extra for the first question.
it was guess the age and then bonus point for
The
correct.
name.
So,
So
you
they
know
don't
what?
get points.
I'm gonna give them half a point each.
Okay.
No. No.
Actually,
one-
let's sack that off. Everyone's on the same points.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
it's
okay.
a bonus point. No, it's like a half point.
No.
The 2.5. The three.
To be fair to them, they
Yeah.
actually got the.
Yeah. No.
To be fair to them, they did actually guess. Like they guessed the person. Like fair
But you
play.
said it was bonus.
Yeah, because they guessed the
Bro,
person, so they get
Any
0 for
other
the first
bonus
thing.
point, we've always given a full point.
Yeah, we have always given
Yeah,
an
in
extra
all
point.
fairness, to this point, we always have.
He just knows he might be winning this if he got that. All right, and last but not least, what is the oldest Primeira Liga?
This one is just a pure guess.
Oh yeah.
Well, I said Braga.
It's a fair shout. I mean, I was like, I could have gone for one of the big boys, but I don't think it would have been. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said it's a hard question. So
Yeah.
I went with one of the smaller clubs. And my thought was, right, it's a complete guess. Let me pick a club that I've got a connection with. So a little while ago, ex-academy player Angel Gomez went to Lille. And then he got sent out directly on loan to a Portuguese club. So I'm going to go with them because I can't think of any other reason to go with anyone else. So I'm going to go Boa Vista, the only other Portuguese club I know. So go on.
And Henry?
And
Sorry,
yeah, Boa Vista is the only
I
name I
like
heard,
him.
but I'm
Where's
gonna
my hair
go
looking like
with.
that?
I'm
Alright,
gonna go
Adam?
with Rio
Oh, I'm
Ave.
gonna start.
I think that's the one that I also know. That yeah, that's the only ones I know really off the top of my head. That a
Sorry,
bit
what was that? I
rogue.
missed it completely.
All right, I'm going to say, Henry, you need to stop Googling the answers.
Googling the answer. Did I get it?
Yeah.
No,
You nearly got it.
Yeah.
It's like the only other
Jesus
Portuguese-
Boa
Christ,
Vista FC.
Boom.
How?
bro.
Complete
Legit
guess.
though, when I was
Ow.
thinking of like
Complete
other
guess.
Portuguese clubs, I didn't even think of Braga at first. The only teams I could is Boa Vista and Rio Ave. That's the only two I could think of.
Bro, I
And
swear
then I
to
was
God,
contemplating whether Vasco da Gama was in Portuguese league or Brazilian league, but I think it's the Brazilian league.
Brazilian league, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, complete guess is the only one with a link to Man
I
United
don't believe
right
you.
now.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Anyway,
Bro,
Carlos, let's humble
it's
him
complete
quickly.
guess.
Yeah, let's humble him quickly. Send him the Spanish phrase for him to read. And then
Yes.
he's,
What's it? Let me a second. I have it here. I have it here. Wait.
send it to him
Got
to
it.
read, and then humble him
So
with his
remember,
bad
guys, funny
pronunciation.
sentence of the week
Oh,
to
God.
choose. But actually, who lost? Who lost?
You
You.
lost. You and
Me.
you and
Why
I.
me?
Me and you have the same points.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, there we go.
So
Wait,
we
that
both
means
lost.
Tom lost.
So actually, I'm gonna say
Yeah, Tom
I'm gonna
lost.
say-
Tom lost.
That means Tom lost.
I lost. Yeah.
Bro,
No,
Bro.
why did I lose?
do
No,
the
wait. No,
question
no,
first,
no,
and
no,
you
no,
lost.
no.
Because you
No,
get
no,
everyone
points
got at least one of the
for
questions.
yeah.
no. It's if you come last in the quiz, the quiz master doesn't get the punishment unless they get picked. I'm trying to
Unfortunately.
backtrack. I know my game. I know
So
my
who
game.
lost? Who lost then?
So it was technically between you two, and I'm going to give it that Elk game last because Carlos technically got the initial question right, and not the bonus point. That's
But-
going to be the only reason.
I say the bonus answer is harder.
I know it's harder, but it wasn't the question.
But it's
so-
bonus.
all-
Remember, that's why it's called
Bonus.
bonus.
I don't know whether or not it's a good idea to bring this up, but I'm going to do it anyway. We've completely forgotten about the forfeit, so technically this week just doesn't count. It's just the
No, I was gonna mention it as well, so don't you worry about it.
We've not done
Like
a punishment
I
this
know
week,
I
so-
know there's a forfeit for both you and Tom. So
Yeah.
So shall we just not do
We-
these
we've been
weeks?
We
waiting
can all
for
just
that.
do
You
it.
guys forget.
Like the three of you.
Huh? We're not doing three people doing a punishment.
Yeah, why not?
For God's sake.
I mean, for me,
That's
for me,
fine.
it's
Wait,
alright.
but
I
also,
mean,
Elk still has a chance to save
Yep.
himself. So
Okay,
we need Henry
guys.
to read out the Spanish phrase.
Yes, where is the Spanish phrase?
you
Carlos, you fancy
have
sending it to me? Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Is it long?
No, it's not long. It's just I don't. It's complete garbage. I don't understand a word of this. Like, right, okay. It's like reading a foreign language or something. Like, eres un carajot. Carajot? Carajot? Carajota? Eres un carajot. Carajot.
Eres un
Got that.
carajot. How would you actually say it?
Carajote.
Carajote. Oh, I went to Lanzarote? No, where did he go?
I went to Lanzarote.
Carajote. What?
How do you say it?
Henry, try it again, please.
Carajote.
Yeah. Hey.
There you go.
Carajote.
Yeah.
I can repeat back what you tell me. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I went to Lanzarote. That's my first guess. I went to Lanzarote. That's my first guess. Locking it in.
You went to Lanzarote is your first guess?
Yes.
What
I
a
went
horrible
to
guess. No.
You fucked me with that one, Tom. That was your idea. I just nicked that off you. Damn
I
it.
didn't use it though, so
I'd add that just in case. No mind. Your guys go.
This is a carrot.
Huh? What?
The hell is
Carajote.
that?
What?
Oh,
Bro, it's
Jesus Christ.
1:30 in the morning. You said carajote. It sounded like
Okay.
carrot, bro.
Okay. No. Okay. No.
Right, Tom, I guess.
Eres. So like
Tom,
I know
I
like
guess I'm gonna-
I know what you can say, like you go tú eres guapo, for example.
Okay.
Is it like something like that? So
Okay.
eres what's the second word?
Un.
So you are a
Okay.
you are a child?
No.
Carajote.
Do you want to give us a clue, Carlos?
You want a clue or you want it like for the last one?
Well, because
I thought it was-
wait for the last one. Wait for the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just say, have I got the first part right? Or similar? No.
I'll see. If it's like you don't get it at all, I'll think about it. Henry, go.
Okay.
Damn. I mean, you were maybe.
What?
You're trying to figure it out.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking out loud. You are. You.
I fire my one.
Believe when I
Okay.
say,
How about this? Right. You were fantastic. We'll go with that. You were fantastic.
Mm,
No, fair enough.
Okay, from Carlos's face, that must have been close.
that's
Was
what
I
I
right
got
with
to.
you? I feel like I might have been right with you were a bit or something.
Go on out.
Look at
Go on
them.
out.
It's giving away nothing. It's like
Just deadpan face.
Well, I know carrot's not involved anymore, so that's really the.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you are correct. I believe you are correct. Yes.
You were correct.
no.
Nope.
Oh. I think he didn't. I mean, from that reaction, I think
We are.
We?
my fight. Sorry.
Is we are not it or?
You gotta keep going, Tom.
Yeah, I
Shoot
know.
that last shout.
I'm thinking.
I feel like the word fantastic.
We
might be wrong.
are courageous.
Sorry?
It's not
We
that
are-
for sure.
We are courageous.
No, bro.
Right,
But
the-
I'll
Carlos,
give
give
them.
us
I'll
the
give.
fucking
I'll
clue,
give
come on.
like 2 hints in one. Okay. So it's you are. Okay.
So I was right with that.
No, but you say we are.
But before I said you are, and you said yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, because I didn't.
Oh,
but-
thanks, bro. Otherwise, I would have said you are.
Vale. So yeah, it's you are, and it's like let's say it's something, you say someone. It's like someone's attribute, you know what I mean?
Oh, so fantastic was kind of on the right lines then. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You are
right.
fabulous.
Ah, nah, Tommy, fuck
Oh.
that.
Okay. So it's not fantastic and it's not fabulous.
It's not
And that's
courageous.
going-
I mean, it's in the way, but it's not that. Okay, just for you to know.
Why did I fuck it with fabulous? I just let you two go first.
Maybe it's opposite. Maybe we haven't got the thing right. So maybe it's like
a negative.
a negative. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with this, right? You are
Ugly.
you are you are a dick.
No.
No?
No.
See here,
I thought for a second he
see,
got it
here-
for some reason.
Here's the thing, right? The first word that pops in my head now is cajones, and carajote is like super close. So when you say dick and you said it's close, like you're an asshole.
Is that?
What is
Yeah,
it?
is that? You know the thing, like, no one got it right, but the closest is Henry.
Well, you are fantastic.
No, with your because it means dumb. It means
Bro,
like,
I was gonna say dumbass
Oh.
to be honest, but
yeah,
fucking
if you said
asshole
dumbass, it
came
would
up.
be like it would have been like perfect.
Damn.
Ah,
All right.
But
Well,
no one won.
no one got it. So Carlos
No
gets to
one got it.
pick a punishment for all three of us.
So what? No, who got it last week? Who got to pick it last week?
You got it, Henry.
No, no,
No?
no, no,
No,
no, no, because
It
he's
was
got the
me.
punishment. It was you two. You two could pick for me and Henry's punishment. But now that we haven't
Yeah.
done a punishment this week, Elk's now out of it.
Carlos.
Carlos gets to pick.
Oh, I choose
Yeah,
the
Carlos
all
gets to
three.
punishment.
pick something for
Oh,
all
this is
three of us to
amazing.
do. Okay, that's fair. So next week we'll do a punishment. We'll do our punishment. Me, Tom, and Elk will do a punishment that Carlos picks for us.
I'm terrified again.
I mean, I'm semi tempted to
You're
say
gonna love it.
save
I
it
already
for
have
when
some
we're in the-
ideas.
I was gonna say I'm semi-tempted to say save it for when we're back in
in
the
the
UK
studio.
together because I think
because I
we
think we've
could
got
do a lot
one
more.
more. We've got one more online, and then we're all back in the studio. I think is that right?
Yeah.
No.
No,
No,
I
it's
think
two more, it's two more.
Two
Two
more.
more. Okay, so what? Why don't we say, boys? This is a suggestion. Next 2 weeks, we'll just make them practice rounds. Let me and somebody else do a quiz. Me and
Yeah, so like
Tom
me
will
and
do a quiz.
I mean,
El-
you
Henry
know
can do
the
one.
thing for the ideas I have, I think it could be funnier if you do it online.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I mean, it's
Okay.
your,
Fine
it's your
by me.
decision, Carlos. I guess it's your punishment.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And well, thank you very much, guys, for watching another Purple show. We had our break, but we're back stronger than ever. Gonna have another one next week.
Stronger and longer.
Stronger.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
okay.
And but yeah, obviously punishment next week for the three of us. Carlos is picking, so make sure you tune in for that. And we'll see you guys next week for another Purple show.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Guys.
See you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
That's out.